Join us as we take you on an in-depth tour of 3 unique homes, exploring the extraordinary towns and amazing stories that Ohio has to offer.
Welcome to the all-new Haring Home Show, brought to you by My Floors.
We're here at 40 East Durbin Avenue in Bellville, Ohio, and we're about to be joined by Realtor Jim Saltzgiver to show us around this amazing home. Jim, thank you so much for inviting us in to see this immaculate home.
You're very welcome, Brooke, and we're glad to have you and your group here to go through it.
This one truly is special. It's so unique in the best of ways.
The owners of this property bought it some years back. However, they hired a designer to completely renovate the place and redo it, add considerable square footage to it. So the result has been quite exciting, really.
Jim, this property is incredible. From the driveway taking you all the way up to what feels like we're on top of a mountain, yet we're in the middle of city limits here. This is secluded and amazing. It feels like we are in a lodge on the top of a mountain.
It really reminds me somewhat of Switzerland, where I was several years back. But this driveway is steeper than any I found there. However, most people find this a delightful place because it's so secluded. You cannot see the house from the street. So you drive up this long driveway, you're up here, and you're in a completely different world. This is actually the largest piece of land in Bellville City, so it's quite unique.
Going back to that driveway, like you said, it's long, it feels like it goes right up a mountain. I drive a Jeep, and that's what Jeeps are made for. I was in heaven on this drive.
I can believe it, I can believe it. The owners actually have 2 Jeeps and an ATV vehicle.
That sounds like something my kids would totally look forward to.
I'm sure. This would be a great place for children. I mean, my kids are all 40 years old now or better, and of course when they were growing up they would have loved this. They could play Daniel Boone here all the time.
Who wouldn't love that? That's amazing. And to top it all off, there's the wraparound decks, there's the fish ponds, the woods. It's everything kids would dream of.
Oh, they would love it here. In fact, there's a path that goes around the entire property in the back of the home. There's a gravel path that you could actually drive the ATV around that if you choose to.
Jim, I can't wait to get into the details of this home. Tell me all about it.
Well, I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. As you come in the entryway, the kitchen, it's been completely redone. It's got lovely white cabinetry that's top of the line, really. Granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. As you're sitting in the kitchen area, you can look out over what would be the living room, facing the beautiful outside trees. The whole side of the home is, windows. It's more windows than I've seen in most any place, and it really lends itself to a delightful experience. You go to the left and you'd find the master bedroom, which is a very large master. Also, large windows looking out over the deck and into the woods. There's also a very, very nice master bath with a walk-in shower and so forth. And if you come back out of there, we'll go into this hallway. Straight ahead would be a big storage area like for a pantry. If you go down the hallway, there are 3 bedrooms there. And they're all nice-sized bedrooms. There's a main bath there as well. If you go downstairs, there's a unique situation where you have actually a finished basement beneath the basement. Underneath us is a room that's finished off very well, also with windows and walkout areas that you could go right out onto a deck. Go down another level and you're in an office area, which they use. There's also another bath down there as well. Most families, I think, would just find this an ideal situation.
One of my favorite features about this home is no matter where you go, you can let the nature in with you.
That's for sure. And when you're in the kitchen, obviously, you can look out over the back and see this beautiful hillside of the greenery that they have, plants and so forth.
With over 23 acres and high-end custom solid wood finishes in this home, this is a dream. Thank you so much for being here.
It's been delightful to have you and your group. We really appreciate your coming, and should anybody have any questions about it, feel free to call us at Haring Realty, set up a showing should they desire.
Thank you so much, Jim.
My pleasure, thank you.
And now it's time for the Haring Key highlights. Over 23 acres of mountaintop living right here in the city. A kitchen with a vaulted ceiling that's to die for. One of the biggest finished basements I've ever seen.
At My Floors, we've learned a few things in over 40 years of doing business. We've learned that when you put quality, people, and integrity above all else, it's good business. We welcome you to stop by our showroom and talk to our talented in-house designers and meet our knowledgeable contractors that take pride in their work. We have a larger selection of flooring than many of the big box stores and can upgrade any home. Our goal is to provide that personal touch without sacrificing on selection. My Floors, a family-owned business that cares about making your next remodel an experience that leaves a lasting impression.
We're here at 3138 Marion Avenue in Mansfield, Ohio, and we're about to be joined by Realtor Hilda Lamp to show us this immaculate home. Hilda, welcome. We're so happy to have you, and I can't wait to hear all about this home. It's a dream.
Thanks, Brooke. Yes, I am excited to showcase this home today. It is wonderful, everything from the timber frames, the stone fireplace, the huge windows. I love this home myself.
Clearly, they've done it right in here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Although the outside of this home is immaculate, I can't wait to hear every detail about the inside. Take us on a tour.
Oh yes, you're going to be in awe the minute you walk through the front door. Everyone's like, wow. Wonderful thing about it, it does have a study right off the entranceway. There's a formal dining room as well as this great room. Just wonderful. Again, I mentioned the fireplace. I think that is a feature of this room. There is a kitchen with a bar, which is wonderful for serving, potlucks, whatever. It just works wonderfully, and a separate eating area with that kitchen as well. This would make a great retirement home as well, simply because all the main living is on the first floor. You have your main bedroom, as I mentioned, the study. There's a main floor laundry. So everything is on one floor, but if you have a large family, that works perfectly because there are lots and lots of bedrooms upstairs and downstairs. And you can even bring your mother-in-law along because there's an in-law suite downstairs with a full bath, a second kitchen, a nice another great room, rec room, family room, whatever you want to call it, and an additional bedroom. A wonderful feature of this home is the loft upstairs. It would make a great playroom, a game room, plenty of room for pool table, for ping pong tables. It also has a library area with built-in bookshelves and another bathroom up there, as well as 2 bedrooms.
Hilda, this home is so unique. Can you tell us more about the architecture style?
Sure, this is called timber frame. It is just gorgeous. It was custom built by Steve Boliance, a well-known builder in the Mansfield area. One other unique thing is these beautiful hardwood floors. Can you believe the wood was actually taken off of the trees from this property?
That's such a personalized touch. I love that. One thing I also am really interested in is that covered patio behind us. That one's cool.
Yes, wouldn't that be great for little family gatherings or just to have your dinner or breakfast out there? There's lots of bird and wildlife you could watch while you're eating out there.
I know my kids and I would enjoy that almost all year long.
Oh yes.
Hilda, this is the kind of home where you could have so many generations living in it comfortably.
Absolutely. There's room for the in-laws downstairs, as I mentioned before, your main family here, younger children upstairs. It's just amazing. You can have a family reunion every weekend.
So when you say you could have a family reunion here and there's a kitchen downstairs, I would love to live here and have my mother-in-law come cook for us.
Oh, there you
She's
go.
The best.
And she would love that kitchen. It's amazing.
Since we're on the subject of a picnic, I have to ask, was that a garden I saw outside?
Oh yes, fresh blueberry bushes. In fact, I was there this morning picking my own blueberries. Also, did you notice the 4-car garage? There's a 2-car detached and a 2-car attached garage, so room for lots of vehicles. Also, it's on 5.3 acres, Lexington School District. Just a wonderful property.
And I think the icing on the cake here is that you can even see the reservoir certain times of the year.
That's right, especially in the winter months when the leaves are gone. You have a great view from the loft upstairs.
That would be so neat, just to get out and kind of I spy with your kids and see if you can see it today or not.
Yes, and if you're feeling ambitious, you can even walk up there.
Hilda, thank you so much for showing us this beautiful home. It's been an honor.
Oh, it's wonderful being here. Thank you for inviting me. If anyone is interested in seeing this home, I hope they will call either myself or any Haring Realty agent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now it's time for the Haring Key highlights. A custom-built timber frame home. A great room with a custom fireplace and a loft. A fully featured suite in the basement for your extended stay guests.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
We're here at 1421 Frederick Court in Mansfield, Ohio, and we're about to be joined by Realtor Matt Walker to show us this incredible home. Matt, it's so good to see you again on the Haring Home Show. I can't wait to hear all about this home, and I love this neighborhood, even though it's a rainy day today.
It is, Brooke, and I'm glad you're here, and the rain is not going to stop us from going over this beautiful house.
You know, Matt, this neighborhood is really nice, and I got to know it a little bit last year when I did a loan for a family in here, and this is just such a neat spot for a family to live.
It is a well-kept secret here in Mansfield, just on the edge of Ontario.
And it's so convenient as well.
It is. It's close to Kroger's and all the restaurants, and you can even go buy a car from here.
I love how it's perfect for the kind of person, like myself, who would need to bring home dinner or forget something.
Exactly. I know that feeling. I'm always forgetting milk or bread or something, so it's really easy to do here.
Matt, when I was pulling up and I saw this house, right away I noticed that super cute front porch, and it had me wondering what's inside. Take me on a tour of this house.
Well, Brooke, this house has a little bit of everything. It has this really nice front living room with a really nice big picture window where you can see all the wildlife, and then you got a really nice open floor plan with the kitchens kind of open to the nice dining room that goes out to the backyard, and you got a really nice bedroom with walk-in closet and a really nice basement. It's just a really great house.
One of the details I love about this home is that eat-in kitchen that walks out to the patio. That couldn't be more perfect.
You're absolutely right. With those modern appliances and the view of the backyard, you actually have sliders that take you out to a really beautiful deck overlooking the woods. It's really nice.
Eat in, eat out, depending on the weather in Mansfield, you got your choice.
Exactly, sunny Mansfield, but not today.
I also can really appreciate how in their backyard, they've got a fire pit with woods, yet they're in town.
Oh, I know. It makes it really like a great place to live. You can have a little bit of the country and a little bit of the city all at the same time. Who would want more?
One of the best surprises about this floor plan is how large and livable it is.
It is. It's really nice because you can have people upstairs and you can have people downstairs because it's got a nice finished family room with a wood-burning fireplace, and it's just got a lot of space.
I love that there's 2 living rooms, especially for me as a mom. The kids with the toys can go in one place and you still have somewhere to sit with the adults.
Exactly. That's exactly how it should be. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and the primary suite upstairs is just really awesome. It's got a nice big walk-in closet, and it's a separate bath, and it's all updated. And it's really nice to be able to go to bed at night and just close the door and be in your own little sanctuary.
That definitely does sound like a retreat.
Not only that, you have a really nice basement. It's a finished basement. You have an unfinished part of the basement that's so clean, and you could have, you know, toys down there, and you got so many updates. You don't have to worry about anything. I mean, the roof's updated, the windows.
Matt, I noticed we have not yet mentioned my favorite part of this home, and it is that massive laundry room. That is what moms dream of.
How could you not like that? There's just like so much space, and it even has its own half bath down there.
Yeah.
How could you not like that?
And like you said earlier, it's a laundry room with its own zip code.
Exactly.
All laundry jokes aside, this home is incredible. Thank you so much for showing it to us.
Thank you for being here today, and I really appreciate it. And if you ever need anything or anybody needs any help, you can always feel free to contact me or any of the other agents. And if you ever want to have your home on the show, you know, we can help you do that as well.
Thank you. And now it's time for the Haring Key highlights. This amazing wooded yard, conveniently located right in the city. A large finished basement with a wood-burning fireplace. Your own private primary suite. Thank you for joining us on the premiere season of the new Haring Home Show. To catch up on the past episodes, subscribe on YouTube or check us out on haringhomeshow.com so you can stay up to date and catch all the action coming in season 2.